Welcome to the channel. We've upgraded the studio. And boy, are my arms tired. Yeah, so anyway, why am I whispering? I have no idea. But I like it. I like you. To join me in this video, let's fire it up. Today, hello and welcome. We've upgraded the studio. Things are getting brighter. Things are looking nicer. We're at it. Let's go. Today, that's right, today, we're going to look at Robotech Art 1. It's a bit of a misnomer, since it's more of an episode guide with a little bit of art in it. You'll see what I mean. Let's jump into it. All right, boom. We are here. Robotech Art 1. Let's go. All right. So, we're going to get to it. Here we have the SDF-1. Majestic. Just look at it. Boom, another shot of the SDF-1. Still just as majestic as it has returned back to Earth. You know, you watched every episode. You know what's going on. Got some cool shots here from the show. You know, copyright 1986. First printing, April 1986. So it has a pretty cool introduction, stuff like that. You know, talks about Carl Macek and his acquiring the rights to the Macross series. You know, it shows them pitching at Harmony Gold, all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, it's really interesting because they have breakdowns of the episodes. They talk about what went on, you know, and really show the adaptation and basically go into, you know, what had happened in each episode, the breakdowns, and there are screenshots from each one. And so, yeah, we'll flip through a bunch of this here, and you'll see, like, you know, showing more and more of the episode. If you remember, you know, they get the giant fish when they're trapped in the bowels of the SDF-1. Yeah, we got more episodes here. Miss Macross. You know, we got the Zentradi jumping in. You know, we got a lot of stuff here. Roy Fokker. You know who he is. I don't need to tell you. A New Dawn. So yeah, most of this here stuff. And it is really cool. If you're really into Robotech, this is a great book. Just as kind of a coffee table kind of expansion on the series. And so yeah, and it jumps into the Masters, or which would be Southern Cross for the Japanese series, because they basically took 3 different anime series and pulled them together and kind of tweaked them and rewrote them so that they were generational, which was really cool. But they didn't exactly, like in Japan, none of these series actually had anything to do with each other. But then when they brought them over here, they kind of slammed together. Same thing what they did with Voltron and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we'll flip through here, and they got more of the breakdowns, more of the shots. You know, and then we get into the Invid Invasion. That's the 3rd series, or Genesis Climber Mospita, as it was known in Japan. And so we got still more of that. It goes through all the episodes, and then we still have a few more pages until they actually start getting into proper art and design. There's Lancer. He's one of the more famous cross-dressers in anime. I'll have you know. But yeah, we still got more of the art here, and then here's where we finally get into the art of. And they do have a lot of the character designs, turnarounds, facial expressions, you know, like the height references, all that kind of stuff. The stuff that I really like to look at, you know. And so yeah, we got Lin Min Mei, age 15. Think about that. She was 15 during all this. It's kind of wild. But yeah. Yeah, the art and stuff is really cool. Like, Just all the designs for Min-May, all the designs for Rick, all the different outfits. Lisa Hayes. They got her in all her glory. And her space suits and her on-deck attire. Roy Fokker. He was 30. He had a very kind of Captain Harlock kind of look to him. I liked it. Captain Gloval, Claudia Grant. She likes a nice big baguette. You know what I'm saying? Maximilian Sterling. It's also pretty cool. Him and Miria there. And the baby. And then, like, yeah, Max and Miria, the way they write it for the Southern Cross or, you know, Next Generation, Dana Sterling ends up being their daughter. She's a tank pilot in the second series. Galen Kyle, Ben Dixon. Kim Young's got all the crew. Then I get into the Zentradi. All their designs are really cool. Exodore, Chiron. You know, everybody fit their nice little archetype pretty well. Miria. Dolza. But yeah, this is a really cool art book. And this is here's the other thing. Like going back to the Transformers art book that I looked at there, we're seeing like a lot of these kind of the mecha designs, and so you're getting full 360 views, turnarounds, everything like that. And you didn't see a lot of this stuff. You know, we're getting full interiors, like, and a lot of the roughs and stuff like that, and shots from the anime as well. Really cool. Even like a lot of the monitor and guidance system stuff. Really cool to see all that. Then we got the Veritech Fighter, Battloid. All kinds of this stuff. Yeah, even with the armored, kind of the back shot with full armor on there. That's pretty cool. Veritech Guardian mode. Or Garewalk mode. Zentradi flagship, tactical battle pods. Yeah, they have all the hangars, the commander room, the bridge, cockpits. Yeah, the battle pods were super sweet. Going here, the officer's battle pod. Yeah, all the stuff was really great. And see, they jump right in. It's kind of interesting, because, like, you know, whenever they mesh these three series together, it was done well as far as the writing and voice acting, everything like that. Like, it was a very memorable series, like, you know, and I really, really dug all the designs. Like, it was very influential on me as far as the way I draw and as far as the way I like think about things in color, especially as well. Like, a lot of what I do is kind of anime, kind of cartoon, but like turned up a little. You know, like I want those you know, bright colors, shadows, little that CRT glow. You know, that stuff always exciting. You got Dana Sterling, she's 18, she's at least legal. Nova Satori. Got some more art of her in the armor and stuff like that. Sean Phillips. But yeah, these books are great. I cannot say how much I love, like, just having access to these is huge. And anytime you need a little inspiration, you kind of just flip through and, you know, go, oh man, I love this, or I love that design, or whatever. But what if I did it this way, or what if I changed this around? You know, art books and design books are great for that kind of inspiration. Angelo Dante, Mary Crystal, Louis Nichols, Ralph Emerson, Robotech Masters, Age, IEY. You know, old. Zor Prime, the clones. It's all kinds of fun stuff in here. Especially if you remember the series. Musica, Carno, the hover cycles, those were super sick. Like, straight out of, look at that, come on. Look at those bikes. You know what's up. The Veritech hover tank, the Veritech copter. All that stuff was pretty sick. I had one of the hover tanks when I was a kid. It was pretty cool. I will admit that I enjoyed it quite a bit. What else we got here? Got the standard combat Bioroids, the Bioroid hovercraft. It was always kind of cool to see them flying in on these like big mechs on these kind of just like hovercraft things. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, look at this stuff. All the insignias and stuff like and that's the thing too. You don't think, or I guess I'll say, a lot of people take for granted all the little things that are required to build up a universe. You know, the little things that you see on the walls, the little things that people have as patches or emblems or insignias, you know, on their military garb or their superhero outfits or, you know, whatever it is. You know, even if it's gangs. You know, it's like everybody has insignias, everybody has, you know, all this graphic design that needs to be done. And, yeah, a lot of people just kind of don't think about it. It's there and it has impact, but it's not really like, oh, right in your face. Like, you know, it's that little tweaks to detail that kind of give the world more of a lived-in feel. Yeah, all these are really great. Then we're going to the battle armor. And the figures and stuff are really cool, too, for all these Robotech guys. Because they had the like little rubber helmets, and they could actually pull them on and pull them off. So that was really cool. Tactical Corps. Yeah, then we go into the new generation. Characters in Mecha. Scott Bernard is an armored Cyclone. Such a cool concept where the motorcycle turns into the armor. So good, so good. But yeah, like I love all these. Like, flip over here, Lancer, aka Yellow Dancer. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. You know how it is. Rand and Rook Bartley. She was pretty cool. She had the red Cyclone. Yeah, all this stuff is so good. Like, just makes me want to rewatch Robotech again. It's been a minute, but I'm down. Annie, aka Mint, she's 13. Lunk, 25. But yeah, like, you know, you need the big dumb bruiser with a heart of gold. You know, that's how it has to be. The Invid. Got Marlene. I like how all their ages is IEY. Flip over here. Got Sarah and Korg. I notice a lot of the designs are getting a lot less detailed, a lot rougher. The Invid shock troopers and the scout ships. Those are all pretty cool too. All of those designs were really awesome. I'll keep flipping through here. Here we go. The Alpha Fighters, the Cyclone, the Armored Alpha Fighter, combined Alpha and Beta Fighters. And we get more, like, and this is the other interesting thing too about this book, is that, like, even though it's not completely what you would consider an art book, it's kind of like a you know, half art book, half history of Robotech, half TV guide, I guess you'd say, for this part one. You know, and kind of the creator of, like, you know, goes into Carl Macek and stuff like that. Shows a lot of this stuff. And it also kind of has, like, a history, too, about what kind of the influences and what were going on at the time with those animation studios, like Cat's Eye is, like, a huge favorite of mine. I have all those on, like, DVD and stuff. Space Adventure Cobra, also another huge influence. Love all that stuff. And so it's really interesting to see that they talk about all that stuff, you know, and show kind of the contemporaries and what influenced what. You know, Kimba the White Lion, a.k.a. Simba. You know, you got Astro Boy. You got Tomorrow's Joe. You know, all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, like, they talk about all that. Speed Racer, everything in here. These are really good books. Like, you know, I'm very impressed. Gigantor, you know, Gotcha Man, like anything you want to know about happening in this time, this book has it. There's also 2 more volumes of this as well. And I'll probably take a look at them. We also got some Space Cruiser Yamato. That's also a really good series. There was a lot of really good sci-fi anime in the 80s. Crusher Joe, also excellent. Big fan of Crusher Joe. I have plans to do some looking at Crusher Joe as well in the future. You know, Space Captain Harlock, man. Galaxy 3-9, Mighty Orbots, yeah, all kinds of great stuff. But yeah, like, you know, so it was actually like the early 80s, early 90s were like the goal. Again, if there was ever like a golden age for anime, and as far as genre, as far as like just, I guess the best way to put it would be like diversity of genre. Let's use diversity in a term and in a way that is truly applicable. There was sci-fi, there was like, you know, every different kind of thing, you know, that you wanted to see. There's romance, there was, you know, vampire stuff, there was, you know, military, whatever, and slice of life. Like 80s, 90s anime was just all over the place, like as far as what you wanted, or combined it all together. Like Robotech was a lot of slice of life, like, you know, so but yeah, like, yeah, that was the thing. Like, it was some good times, you know. Yellow Lancer, you know, aka Tiny Dancer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Goldorak, Grandizer, the whole gamut. But yeah, these books are great. Books are great. Big fan. You know. But yeah, man, watch Robotech. See, and here's the other thing. They have a lot of this stuff with, you know, like the whole Harmony Gold who presented it, but then they also do this here, which is really cool, where they have, you know, Robotech the Macross saga, and they basically go through and point out, you know, in America he was Rick Hunter, in Japan he was Hikaru, you know, Lisa Hayes was Misa. You know, Lin Min May was Lin Min May, Roy Fokker was Roy Fokker, you know, Claudia Grant was Claudia LaSalle. Like, you know, so they go through like a lot of the name changes, a lot of like, just the switches, you know, because, you know, they did make a lot of changes. Or for the Master series, which was Southern Cross, Dana Sterling, you know, different name. Everybody had different names. Bowie Grant, you know, it was Bowie, this Emerson, all that kind of stuff, you know. And so it was really cool to that they've added all this stuff, you know. You got a glossary; it goes all over all the terms: hyperspace, clones, cosmic harp, flower of life, the Genesis pits. Like, you know, these are really cool. And yeah, I just want everybody to kind of have a look at them and see what's up. You know, you can join the Robotech fan club. I recommend it. You know, you can write the Robotech Defense Force. It's all good. Fanfare number 3. This big afterword here. But yeah, that's gonna do it. You know, we're gonna flip back over here, and yeah, I don't know. Robotech Art, Volume 1. Catch it. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I recommend it. I love it. Rubbing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with that said, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. You know what I'm saying? You, right there, you. Ring that bell. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, if you do like it, share it out. Let other people know. And yeah, if I can introduce these books to more people, or people who are lapsed fans, maybe, awesome. But yeah, with that, take it easy. Have a good one, and bye-bye.